What's up? Oh. All right, take two. Oh, no. I've got a problem everybody else has too. I got this late 2013 MacBook Pro. It's great for video and music production. I've got upgrades and stuff. Sorry about that. But the problem is the speakers are blown, and I also have overheating problems. Listen to this. You hear that? Speaker is completely torched on the right side. So anyway, I could pay Mac to fix it, but it's a lot cheaper to buy these on Amazon for 40 bucks. These are the speakers, real simple. And then this is thermal paste, which I'll show you on the inside of the computer how that saves money. This is only like 8 bucks and it keeps the CPU cool. And this is a toolkit I got for like 15 bucks on Amazon. Anyway, all in all, way cheaper than hiring Mac. Let me show you how to do it. All right, so step one, you gotta take these little screws out here. They're like T4 or T5, I don't know. You can Google it. You take these little wrenches. I know you can't see it very well. It's all good though, it doesn't matter, because this is common sense. The top two right here though, just so you know, these two are different sizes than all the other ones. Like the head of the screwdriver is the same, so you use the same screwdriver, but these fit differently than the other ones, so because they're a little bit shorter than the rest. So just a heads up. So start by taking these out, and because they're different sizes, obviously what you want to do is keep them separate from the rest of the screws. Okay, so now that all the screws are off, you want to pull it from the top here because, well, just trust me, that's the way to do it. There you go. All right, this is the inside of your late 2013 MacBook Pro. It's not that complicated. These are the batteries here, okay? And then that's the fan, and then this is all stuff I don't know about, all right? So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this. Now the first thing you want to do is take the battery, you don't have to take it out, but you want to definitely disengage the battery by unplugging it. So this is the battery here, okay? And remember I showed you the toolkit earlier. Don't ever use metal, so like don't use these to try to mess with your computer's inner parts, because you can short everything out and you'll have to replace a bunch of parts and maybe replace your computer. So use this plastic kit here, and you want to pop up this part here. I'm going to put this down. Okay, so see how that is unplugged? Good. So now my battery is no longer engaged, so I can't really short out this computer anymore. All right. So this is one of the speakers. It's flipped upside down, right? So remember when it was on its other side, this was the side that was like all rattly. So it's actually this speaker here, now that it's flipped the other way. All right, so I need to take that out, but I'm also gonna replace this one because they come in a pack of 2. And you just take the same screwdriver that you were using to take these screws off so you could get the back of your computer off, okay? And it's the same size, and you just remove these guys here. All right, there's one here. There's also another screw here. All right, and then there's another one. I think there's supposed to be another one here. I'm pretty sure I lost it last time I took this apart. See, on this side I have 3, so 1, 2, and 3. One here, and one here. All right, so let's undo those 6 screws. Okay, correction. The screws that I just told you were the same size as the ones that take the bottom off. they're not. So if you get a small kit that comes with 2 or 3 screwdrivers, it's going to be a different size to take these screws out than to take the bottom off. But they'll both come together if you get a repair kit for Mac. Okay. So now I got these off. Now the question is, how in the heck do you remove, you see how, I want to pull this out, right? But it's attached right here, right there. How do you get that off? So to take this guy off, you just snap it up. This is still the left speaker. It's on the right side when it's flipped upside down, but this is the left speaker, all right? So I'm gonna show you here. Sorry, I'm trying to just use one hand. See that? Real easy. Pop that out. I'm gonna open this bag, pop in the new one, plug it in right here, and then screw those in. Put the new speaker in, okay? This is all attached to it, okay? You can see I popped it in here. This cable right here that plugs into the harder plastic piece needs to be fed underneath this little metal thing here, okay? So don't have it overlap this silver metal. Make sure it goes underneath this bracket here, okay? So it goes from here, which is where it plugs into the board, comes in here, goes underneath that silver bracket, and goes up this way. I put the screw in here, here, and here, all right? Now we're gonna move on to this side. This is what we do next. You gotta take off these 2 screws and then unplug the plug underneath here, okay? And then undo these 2, same thing under here. Pull this up, all right? And then you can take this side out and replace it. Then you put these back on, and I'll show you what it looks like after I've removed the screws and taken it out. Then you literally just pop it up, okay? Here, and then it popped it up on this side. All right, pull this aside. All right, now that is out of the way. Put this up with everything else. Okay, so just so you know, this was a little bit stuck right here. This cable, you can see it runs along this way, goes up here, and that's where it's plugged in. Just like on this side, it was plugged in right here, okay? On this side, the cable's a little bit longer. It goes along here, and this was a little bit stuck here, so I just had to just lightly pull it up off of this track, okay? And then I'm gonna use a tool to remove that. You don't wanna just yank it. All right, right here, let's pop that up. Oh, working with one hand. I hope I can get this in the shot for you guys. Boom. All right, let's put the new one in. Take this out. Trash. Let's put it with the other trash. Take the new one. Oh, fancy, nice. All right, drop that guy in right there, like so. Doesn't need to be perfect yet. I just want to get it essentially lined up, right? Okay. I know the lighting isn't great here, guys. I'll fix it in post-production. Hopefully turn the brightness up a little bit. All right. And then once you get in here, we're just gonna I'm gonna do this with my right hand. Okay, now I'm gonna screw this down, and then I'm gonna put this track back on top, you know, with these 2 metal clips here to hold it down so it doesn't move. And then we'll turn it back on and see how the sound is. We have 1, 2, 3 screws there. 1, 2, 3 screws here. We have this speaker plugged in here. Remember, this wire needs to go underneath that metal bracket. And then these 2, this needs to be reconnected on both sides, and then you put the metal brackets back on and put this screw here and this screw here and this screw here and this screw here. Okay, don't forget to plug your battery back in. That's an easy thing to forget. So you just push it down. It's simple. Listen for the click. Both sides. Okay, nice and snug. Don't push too hard. All right. Now let's put the back on here. Remember, put the 2 smaller screws up here and then the rest around the back. I need to replace these feet, and then we'll see how it sounds. All right, moment of truth here. I went back to the same part of the song. See if you can hear that rattle on the right side. Shouldn't happen anymore. Yeah. Yes. Fixed. Problem solved. So much cheaper than hiring Mac. So DIY musicians, DIY DJs, musicians on a budget. I hope that helps.